Hello. Let me make sure the audio is working everywhere. And hopefully my mic is not broken like I broke it last time. Hello, welcome. We are live. It is, of course, Al-Hilal versus Chelsea in the Club World Cup semi-final. Hello. Good afternoon. Good morning. How are we all doing? We're going to get straight into this, boys and girls. Get those predictions in still. Regardless, hello, welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV for today's coverage of Al-Hilal versus Chelsea in the FIFA Club World Cup, the last remaining trophy that Chelsea require to complete the full house of trophies that are available for Chelsea to win in their history. The Champions League winners join the competition at the last four stage, but Al-Hilal had to play a quarter-final against Al Jazeera Club on Sunday, recording a 6-1 win to advance to the semi-finals. Al-Hilal qualified for the Club World Cup by winning the AFC Champions League, overcoming Pohang Steelers in the final of the tournament in November. The Blue Waves, have won 8, drawn 7, and lost 2 of their 17 Saudi Professional League matches this season. Meanwhile, to occupy the 4th spot in the table, boasting 31 points, 13 points behind league leaders Al-Ittihad. All the same, though, that being said, Al-Hilal actually fell 1-0 behind in the 14th minute of the contest, but former Manchester United striker Odion Ighalo levelled the scores in the 36th minute before the Saudi Arabian side netted another 5 times without reply to set up a semi-final against Champions League holders Chelsea. Where am I? I've lost myself here. Chelsea, meanwhile, last competed in the Club World Cup back in 2012, suffering a surprise 1-0 defeat to Brazilian outfit Corinthians. So we will be bidding to win the competition for the very first time. The Blues qualified for the tournament through their Champions League success last term and will undoubtedly be the favourites to win this semi-final before potentially taking on Palmeiras. There's just so many names I'm going to butcher tonight. I'm apologising preemptively. But Palmeiras, fucking who knows. The London club had to fly to Abu Dhabi without their manager, with Thomas Tuchel testing positive for COVID-19 ahead of our FA Cup clash on Saturday. But there is a chance that the German could join the team for Saturday's final should we manage to navigate our way past Al-Hilal. We have a chance to write history here, boys and girls, in these next 2 games, and a chance to win 2 trophies in the space of 2 weeks. Of course, the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool on the 27th of February against Liverpool, of course, at Wembley. It's Al-Hilal against Chelsea with all the stats, the facts, and coverage as per usual. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you're notified of any future content coming up, including any future live streams, all that sort of jazz, including what could potentially be after today, a final place in, once again, another Club World Cup final. Hopefully we win that one, should we get that far. Starting 11s, they're up next. So as you can see, allow me to move over here. Kepa in goal. We've gone back to the 3-4-2-1 or the 5-2-2-1. Fucking 5-5. Who fucking knows? I'm trying to do the maths of the alternative, but it's 3-4-2-1, boys and girls. Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Christensen in the back 3. Azpilicueta, the skipper, as always, whenever he's playing. As I always say, Jorginho and Kovacic in the middle and Alonso on the left. Kai Havertz, finally, I'm here. I'm there every fucking where. Havertz finally back in the team from the get-go. Hakim Ziyech is playing alongside him. And of course, Jesus fucking Christ. Much to the dismay of some people, there is Romelu Lukaku up front. We're going to have to. I thank you very much. I'm going to have to let this play. I know. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, Rex Terminator. That's fucking huge, mate. Thank you so much. I massively appreciate that. Fucking what a start to the stream. But as you can see, when all this comes off, Rob the Man U fan is now a subscriber for Chelsea Fans XI over on Twitch. We are doing pretty well over there. As you can see, Bettinelli Mendy has joined the squads for today's game. He probably won't play. Of course, he has joined up with the Chelsea squad, but will play deeper. I'd say deeper into the Club World Cup. There's only one game after this, so there's more chance than not that he's probably going to play the final should we get there. But you never know. Kepa, he's not too bad these days. He's not too bad, and especially if there's going to be penalties to play for in that final, you're going to want Kepa there. Reece James has travelled with the squad despite Thomas Tuchel originally ruling him out, but he is expected to play no part in Abu Dhabi. Of course, he's not included in this team at all today. And likewise, English defender Ben Chilwell has made the journey. However, he's going more as a supporting role from the stands. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has not made the trip at all. From what I've seen anyway. Wouldn't surprise me if he's come along with if Chilwell's there, why wouldn't Loftus-Cheek be there? A late call will be made for Mason Mount's involvement. Of course, he is starting from the bench, which would suggest that we're probably not going to risk him, Again, Rex Terminator, thank you so much, mate. That means a lot. Moving quickly over to the Al-Hilal starting lineup. I'm not going to even try and pronounce many of those names. I don't want to offend by my mispronunciation rather. However, Al-Hilal have signed former Manchester United Igalo, former Manchester United striker Igalo, rather, in January. He has only scored once in 6 appearances against Chelsea. They also signed Michael, who starts on the bench for Al-Hilal here today. After he scored 14 league goals with Brazilian giants Flamengo last season. Al-Hilal have Matias Pereira, having signed the Brazilian from West Brom last summer. And if many of you will remember, he played a direct role, a direct hand in 5 goals in 2 previous appearances against Chelsea. Musa Marega and Andre Carrillo are other attacking options at their disposal. And we return back after all of that shenanigans. I'm going to have a quick look through some of these comments. Chelsea 3, Al-Hilal 1, says Kazi for life. 8-0. Do you know what? I'm actually, it's on E4, by the way, for anyone that's from the UK that is struggling to find where the fuck is this game. It's on E4 of all places that this game would be. Surely someone like Sky Sports or even Amazon. I don't understand how this is on E4. What is on E4? It was like the baby Sheldon or something like that. Young Sheldon was playing before this, and now it's the Club World Cup. What a world we live in. Either way, E4 not available in Australia anywhere. You can watch this again. If you're not in the UK, I've got no idea. I can't help you. I can't help you. Nikita says it's going to be 5-0. I'm hoping that is towards the Blues. And when I say the Blues, I mean Chelsea, not the Blue Waves in Al-Hilal. Chelsea are winning this 6-2. There's quite a few people suggesting that we're going to concede today. You never know. You never know. By the way, I mean, fresh trim. I don't know how fresh it looks, but it's a bit short on the sides compared to the last couple of games. It's also, given the time here in the UK, it's got to be a lot earlier for some of you around the globe. There's been plenty of games, especially in the Champions League, where some of you have had to wait until like 2, 3 in the morning to watch Chelsea play. So hopefully this is a little bit more of an available time for you around the world to be able to watch this game. And thank you so much for tuning in to Chelsea Fan TV, of course, for the occasion. I'm guessing no one outside of the UK can watch this. If you can find some way to watch E4, then that's the only way that I can think of. Regardless, we're gonna carry on with all of the. There is a live stream link there from Gary Milburn. I probably shouldn't put that on the screen, but it's in the comments. If you can find it in the comments, then there you go. Fox Sports in the USA as well. Thank you so much, Rex Terminator. Rex Terminator, you're coming in through with all the donations, not the donations. Well, technically, but the gift subs, all the links, all the. I'm here for all the stats, the facts, and all the coverage. But you're doing God's work, as you can see. Anyway, we move on. FIFA World Cup, Club World Cup 2021. To my left, but your right. You can see I've made a bespoke little tournament tree. It took some doing because there's a fucking strange amount of teams. There was only 7 teams in this, so it was a bit of a bastard to put together. But as you can see, the tournament tree. Ali winning 1-0 against Monterrey. Monterrey versus Al Jazeera, who obviously lost to Al-Hilal 6-1. They had their 5th place playoff match in earlier today. And then Palmeiras won 2-0 against Al-Ali. Al-Hilal, of course, play us here today. And the winners of today's game will come between Palmeiras and, of course, either Al-Hilal or Chelsea. We're going to go get just a few facts. There's few and far between when it comes to the facts. There's not too much to believe me, that any website that they do any coverage of Al-Hilal or any of the Asian teams, impossible to find many details. However, as you can see, Al-Hilal are unbeaten in their last 6 matches in all competitions. Al-Hilal have lost just 3 of their last 20 matches in all competitions. Of course, there is no head-to-head record between the 2 teams here today. This is the first match between these teams. Chelsea's last involvement in the FIFA Club World Cup was 10 years ago to the day, back in 2012, losing 1-0 in the final, as we've mentioned, in wherever it was, but against Corinthians. Chelsea have lost just 3 of their last 20 matches when playing as the away team. Reece James, Loftus-Cheek and Ben Chilwell, the only players missing from the squad currently. Top players, again, as I was saying, in terms of the some of the statistics going around regarding when I was looking up for this sort of stuff. Al-Hilal, no player ratings available. However, Kovacic, Thiago Silva and Reece James make up the top 3 with a 7.27, 7.18 and a 7.16 rating, respectively. Gomez, Baffatemi, I forget his first name. Geezer used to play for Swansea, I believe. Gomez, he has just left and so won't be a part of this team. But he is their top scorer with 9 goals. Marega and Salem with 3 and 6. Jorginho is our top scorer in all competitions with 9. Lukaku with 8. Mason Mount with 7. And assist-wise, Pereira, Nasser and Yazir with 7, 4 and 2. Mason Mount, James and Kovacic with 8, 6 and 5. A quick comparison for any of you that really do care about this this type of jargon. 19 games played to Chelsea's 38. There's quite some difference with regards to the games played. I reckon, looking at that, the win ratio for Al-Hilal a little bit better there with 10 wins in 19 appearances. And only 2 losses, 4 losses for Chelsea, 24 wins out of 38 for the Blues. 37 goals scored for Al-Hilal and 71 for Chelsea, 21 conceded and 47 for the Blues. No statistics regarding shots per game for Al-Hilal, but 15.6 is the number for Chelsea. And last but not least, our focus for today. He's not in the starting 11 for today's game, but he is on the bench. Mr. N'Golo Conte, the man himself. 25 games played, 1,500 minutes or so played in all those games. 2 goals scored, 2 assists, an 86.4 pass success rate, and 2 man of the matches for this game. Fucking Jesus Christ. Hopefully that wasn't coming through the entire time. 100 likes before kickoff would be absolutely magical. 77 likes so far, 78. It's going up. It's going up. And speaking of numbers, we will go into those just in a short amount of time. There is a number in particular that I want to try and top whilst I have all of you here. We are, of course, at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium here today. But if we go to the final, we will be playing there again on the 12th. Not really sure where we're going to be playing if we don't win here today in the third place final. Of course, to be announced. Well, no, it's not. It is to be announced who we're going to be playing, but it could be the Palmares or some other dossers. Then it's off to Smellers Park on the 19th of February 2022, 3 o'clock kickoff against Crystal Palace. And then it's back in the Champions League before a visit to Wembley once again against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. Just over 10 minutes to go. And of course, if you are watching over on the live stream over on youtube.com/Chelsea Fan TV, of course, feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you're notified of any future content coming up, including the potential final for this Club World Cup final. And this is where the numbers get juicy. My personal self, I am just 7 subscribers away from the big 1,000 over on YouTube. Chelsea Fans XI. The link is in the description if you are feeling generous here today. If just 7 of you, that's all I'm asking. It's 300 of you watching here today. Please, can I just get me over that 1,000 mark, and then you never hear about me ever again, or you never hear about me spat. You probably will hear about it. Let's be honest. But Chelsea Fans XI. On all available social media platforms for my personal accounts. I never realized how fast I could talk. I'm honestly, I'm traveling. Can I watch the game on your channel? I'm afraid you can't, my friends. I've seen a couple of people saying that that they're showing the game on the FIFA YouTube channel if you're in Africa. So if you are so inclined, if you are living in the African nations, then that may be what you might have to do. Again, just a little look at the tournament tree. We are 10 minutes to go. Going to go through some more of the comments. Will the match be showed here? No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. Shall we have a little look? See, 995. There's only five more subscribers to get until 1,000. It'd be absolutely massive. Of course, Monterrey and Al Jazeera, their game, of course, was the 5th place playoff. 3-1 in that game. His goal, what do you think about the lineup? The lineup, I think it's a little bit too strong for my liking. You know, Kepa in goal, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Christensen as the back 3. And, you know, it's you can't really get any stronger than that, to be honest. You can't really get any stronger. MD, thank you so much for the subscription, by the way. Massively appreciated. You can't get much stronger than that in our back 3. To be fair, I'm trying to think. Are we missing anyone? Chalobah. That's pretty much it. That is probably, on paper, that's our strongest back 3 that we could possibly feel. I feel like I'm missing someone, you know. Anyway, Azpilicueta and Alonso on the wing-back positions. And Jorginho and Kovacic, again, Jesus Christ. It's all happening. It really is. Fanny Fan Club has subscribed. Simon Druce, thank you so much for the gift sub. It's all happening. Everyone's so generous here today, especially over on Twitch, but of course all of you that are over on YouTube as well, massively appreciate. How do we watch the match? E4 in the UK, and of course 10 men went to Mohamedo. It is, of course, Tuchel time all the time, boys and girls. Trying to run down the clock here. There's still 8 minutes to go. Do you think Ziyech and Lukaku will get well together? I mean, if they're arguing like an old married couple in the last game. What was it, 2 games ago? Who was that against? Brighton? I'm not really sure. I can't remember. But they were arguing then. Hopefully they've settled their differences, and you know, better things to come. Better things to come, in my opinion, involve you know, Lukaku potentially leaving. To be honest. I just don't see I don't really see currently a future for for Lukaku at Chelsea. He hasn't scored since Boxing Day or since before Boxing Day. Either one. You know, it's just I don't see this working out well for Romelu Lukaku. He will not leave. I hope he sorts it out. I'm always well open for Romelu Lukaku to stay if he fucking turns it around. But I just don't like him after the it's Hilal, not Halal. Means crescent. I'm saying Hilal, not Halal. Al-Hilal. Al-Hilal. Hilal. I was saying Hilal though, just to clarify. I hope the Lukaku situation sorts itself out. But like I was saying, he's just such a wally for saying what he said. He doesn't want to be here. He's made it abundantly clear. Do you know what I mean? So I think we personally, I'd get rid of him as soon as we can and try and put a bid in for someone like. It's a far fetch for someone like Haaland, but you never know. If we got rid of Lukaku, what could happen? It's a big ask. It's a tall order, but you know what I mean. Even if I could show you the game, I can't because it's up there. Unless I move the screen, the webcam, and I'm sure most of you want that to happen anyway. But anyway, 6 minutes to go. Another last look at the starting 11. Look how smiley he is. Goodness gracious me. The starting 11 for Al-Hilal, not Halal, for this game. Just 3 subscribers away. Oh, Christ. We're so close yet so far. Notable members of the team. Igalo up front, Pereira, who has scored or been involved in 5 goals against Chelsea in his last 2 appearances when playing for West Bromwich Albion. Marega as well, one of those players that we have to look out for as well. Michael on the bench as well. And of course, plenty of players that I'm sure that I've never even heard of on this team that will give us a little bit of a run for our money. I've got to be completely honest. The confidence and the belief that the Al-Hilal fans have given on Twitter, they've been in the DMs, they've been in the tweets, they've been in the quote tweets, they've been in every single place, every nook and cranny that you can think of where there's anything to do with Chelsea since, of course, Al-Hilal were winning or won their game. They have been everywhere. They've been in our dreams. They just will not let Chelsea fans sleep until this game. But all the talking has been said and done. It's come down to it's now down to the action. It's as simple as that. They are crazy in all the right ways. They are what football is all about. A little bit of me, because they are so confident, I am a little bit worried that they might cause some kind of upset. You know what I mean? I'm confident in Chelsea because, you know, but then we did have our full side out against Plymouth Argo, and we struggled. Boy, oh boy, did we struggle. Jesus Christ. 120 likes on the stream. Boys and girls, thank you so much. I think that's the quickest we've ever got to 100 likes before the game's even fucking started. So thank you so much for all the support. Again, whilst the build-up is happening, the players are on the pitch. They're doing their thing. They're all standing in a line. And a quick last look. I've never heard of Igalo. I literally said that he was the former striker of Manchester United. You know, I've said there's plenty of other players that I haven't heard of. But Igalo obviously is one of those players. Pereira as well. Marega obviously played for Porto. The channel, Stefan. If you're from the UK, my friends, it is on E4. And of course, just to clarify, Kepa, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Christensen, Azpilicueta as captain, Jorginho, Kovacic, Alonso, Havertz, Ziyech, and Lukaku, the starting 11. Bettinelli, Mendy, Kante, Hudson-Odoi, Sarr, Pulisic, Kennedy, Saul, Werner, Barkley, and Mason Mounts, the substitutes for today. And the last look for the Al-Hilal side here today. The UK The match in the UK is on E4. In America, it's on Fox Sports. And in Africa, it is on the FIFA YouTube channel. Just to clarify. For what I can only assume is not going to be the last time. So close. 2 of you, please. If you're from Nigeria, I can only assume it's going to be on the FIFA YouTube channel. But boys and girls, 2 minutes to go. Under 2 minutes to go. 1 minute and a half to be precise. We are we are about to be underway. To my left and to my right, as you can see, the starting 11s for both teams. The VAR room is going to be run by robots, although they are showing what looks to be fairly human people looking from VAR. I don't know if that was for the final or if it was for today and for the final. Canada, maybe on Fox Sports. I don't know if you get that. EA4 gets more attention than beIN Sports. Where's Lewis? I'm not really sure where he is at the moment. Kai Havertz, Romelu Lukaku, and Hakim Ziyech. Who's nervous for the match? I'm actually strangely nervous. I can't lie. I cannot lie. Boys and girls, ready yourselves. Get your drinks. Are you watching the game? I am. My game is right up here. Mine's ready. I hope yours is too. Hopefully now. 2 more. Fuck. So close. Will Chilwell be playing anytime soon? No. He's on the he's travelled with the team, but more of a supporting role. And of course, he will be available next season. He is injured for the foreseeable and will not return until next season at the earliest. The game has commenced. Chelsea in yellow, Al-Hilal in blue, and a good start here already. They are on a dangerous attack here. An early shot, dragged wide, 20 seconds gone. Igalo with the opening shot of the game. Do you think lacking Tuchel is a problem? Potentially. It was in the game against Plymouth. Either that or the players just weren't up for the occasion. But quite honestly, I think his presence on the sideline was, it is and always will be a huge bonus for the Chelsea players. Of course, the novelty of it runs thin for some players. There's a few. Lukaku, number 1, probably doesn't really like playing under Tuchel. It's a nice bit of play here. Nice 1-2. Potential offside, then it is going to be offside. Free kick given early on. Tuchel can't be bothered to show up. Tuchel is he has COVID, so he might be available for the final. Should we get there, we've got to get through Al-Hilal first. But with 1.5 minutes gone, both sides, a bit of a basketball game so far. It's got to be honest. Got to be completely honest. Igalo will, by the looks of it, be causing some issues. I think he scored 9 goals for... No, he didn't score. He scored 22 goals in 30 appearances for his previous club, who he was... where are you watching it from? I'm watching it... I live in London, so I'm watching it in the UK. I'm watching it on E4. Channel called E4. You bastards. Bit of a sloppy game early doors. How did I not know that? Rex, mate, I've got no idea how you did not know that. It's been everywhere. If you are over on Twitch, there you go. Apo Leons, I was just about to say, if you're watching over on Twitch and you feel like following, feel free to do so. Your name will pop up on the screen like yours just did there. So thank you so much for the follow there. Massively appreciate. His goal isn't working. Chelsea falling off the pace, as the commentator just said, in the Premier League. We really haven't racked up too many points as of late. And of course, struggling against Plymouth Argyle. Making light work, though, of Tottenham Hotspur in 3 games within the same calendar month or so. Excuse me. We might be muddy. We might be dead. We might be poorly performing at times, but there's one thing for sure you can always rely on. It's that Chelsea are going to beat Tottenham. And we've done it 3 games on the bounce, with, of course, one in the early stages of the season as well. 4 wins in 4. Can you believe it? I can, because it's Tottenham. Kepa plays it forward. Nice little rally there. Lukaku barging the player. That'll be checked on VAR. Maybe not. The player is up rather quickly. It looked like a shoulder barge, and Alonso looking for the through ball. Lukaku would have been through, but it is offside. Apollons, thank you for the kind words. I hope Chelsea win as well. I think it goes without saying. Fresh trim, Jermaine, you've noticed, son. Look at that. Whoa. It's a bit short on the sides. I did ask for it short, but whoa, I think it looks a little bit tasty, though I do say so myself. But yeah, Apollons, thank you so much for the kind words. Welcome to the Chelsea community. I'm worried for the UAE VAR. Some of you are not. Is the game really that hard to find? I thought most games are so easy to find these days. Not that I do it personally, but you know. Nice bit of play. It is a bit of pinball at the moment. The ball is all over the place. Just over 5 minutes gone. Kovacic now on the ball. It's on E4 in the UK. It is indeed. How many bloody times? I should probably just put it on the screen at this point. Big games coming up, of course. Champions League's back this month. Crystal Palace at Smellhurst Park in Croydon. And the Carabao Cup final, to name a few. And potentially, of course, a Club World Cup final, should we get past Al-Hilal. But they're making hard work of it so far. They're everywhere at the moment. Another offside call for Chelsea. Palmares. They won. So they are they are our preemptive finalist opponents, should we get there. As you can see from this very well done tournament tree that I made myself, Palmares obviously beat our Ali 2-0 to proceed. And of course, the winner of today's game will proceed to face them on Saturday. 4:30 kickoff, 4 o'clock stream start UK time here. If you are going to be following over on Chelsea Fan TV, of course, feel free to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you're notified of when the stream goes live. I would imagine the final won't be just me. I would imagine Lewis is going to be here for the final as well. So if you are looking for Lewis and myself to be doing a stream, I would imagine me and him are going to be doing a stream on the final, should we get there, and maybe a few other faces. I'm not sure just yet. Potential shot here. Thiago Silva from distance. Light work for the keeper. People need to understand that the competition will not be easy because they're expected to win it, which puts more pressure on us. I think that was the problem in 2012 as well. You know, even though that being said, we should have won that easily. Corinthians were some tricky customers that day, though, all things considered. We just put that on the screen for a while. Jermaine, you're doing God's work. You're doing God's work. Just under 10 minutes gone. And it is, for the most part, all Chelsea as it stands. A foul there. Ziyech goes down, much to the dismay of the Al-Hilal support and the players. Oh. Albereich sending Havertz for an absolute biscuit there. That being said, Kovacic, Lukaku out wide. Here is Kai Havertz. Good to see him back on the ball. Marcus Alonso. Kovacic looking to open up the defence. Lukaku not too quick off his toes, but one player who is Christensen, who plays in. Azpilicueta. Ziyech! Oh! Just over the bar, or so it seems. It's a great chance. Fuck me. Absolute thunderbolt that would have been in the top net. Top corner, just over the bar. Fuck me. Absolutely. Inches all the same, but a brilliant chance there from Hakim Ziyech to score yet another fantastic goal. Lukaku could be through here. Can he muscle him out? Not quite. The comments are an absolute shambles on this game. It's literally 99% people asking for the match. If you are just watching it for the sake of the watch-along, then I applaud you. It's a pleasure to bring this to you, but it's corner ball for Chelsea. Hakim Ziyech with the cross. Rudiger. Jorginho! Blocked. Back out wide, cleared away. Ziyech looks to close it down. That right back is an absolute tricky customer. There is a disgusting tackle there. Late tackle there from Mateo Kovacic, and he could well be in the book here. The referee says no. Just having another look. Tricky. Oh, he's misfooted it. I don't know if he actually meant to do that. He meant to tackle him, but it was just a bad, it was a foul. We look nervous. I've got like that Champions League feel. Do you know when you're like watching? Oh, mistake! Lukaku dispossessed. Havertz cross in. Lukaku. It's just palmed away. Alonso with the shot. Jorginho. Havertz now. Edge of the box. Azpilicueta tries to cross it in. It's deflected and it goes out for a corner ball to Chelsea. Still 0-0. 12 minutes gone. And Chelsea knocking at the door. From absolutely nothing there. A mistake from Al-Hilal. Causing issues for their defence. And a corner ball for Chelsea, as I mentioned. Whistle goes once again. Lukaku and Jang. Bit of a tussle here in the 6-yard box, but Hakim Ziyech crosses the ball nonetheless. Back post cleared away, and it will go out for a throw in. Rom is a clunky bro. He's a chunky boy. Chunky boy, aren't you, Mr. Lukaku? Yes, you are. Big chunky boy. Played inside. Alonso. Jorginho plays it out wide. Hakim Ziyech to collect. On the edge of the box. Crossed in. Poor goalkeeping. Fumbles it away. And cleared away finally. Al-Hilal now on a counter-attack of sorts. And it's looking dangerous. It really is. Overlapping play like you have never seen before. Crossed in. Whoa! Marega was not to know at the time, but it's come all the way through to him, hit him on the leg, and it's gone out for a Chelsea throw. That was a dangerous situation there. Alonso completely missing the header. Chelsea throw. Marcus Alonso. Thiago Silva. I'm really not sure about this game. Christensen now. As Pilaqueta plays it inside to Hakim Ziyech. As Pilaqueta in space. Lukaku peels away! Has the shot. He's offside. Obviously, he's offside. He's always offside. He's either offside or just does it. He's just not fast enough. Look at him run. Look at him run for the ball. Absolute lump. Thomas Tuchel communicating with the Ben on the bench, who are in control for this game. Maybe that's why Tuchel is playing him so much, to get him not fat. I mean, that's such a cop-out. He trains more than he plays at the same time, though. He's playing every day, isn't he? He's training every day. Or so you would think. We haven't shown the game, man. Fucking keep asking. Everyone here. Fucking Jesus Christ. Chance here. Al-Hilal. Marega looks to play it back. Alonso plays it down the line. Havertz picks it up. Still maintaining the ball. Cuts inside. You are. Jermaine, jeez. You'll get a copyright. I'm not showing the game. It's not my channel to show the game anyway. There has to be places that you lot can find the game. There's so many available places. Look up Reddit streams on Google. For the love of God. Use your Swedes. Cross there, Lukaku near post! You've got to get up from that! Fuck me! He's fucking useless, man! What is your problem? You're shit! Fucking hell! Low-driven cross, the exact place you want it to be. Lukaku, he's been in that position 3 or 4 times recently as well. Fucking useless. Tries to put a toe on it, completely fucking misses. Goes all the way through. I cannot fucking believe that I can because it's Lukaku, but fuck! Jesus Christ, he's so bad. Oh. The Al-Hilal fans going absolutely mild there. Look at them go. Whoa. Someone sat there wearing a Real Madrid shirt. What? What? Well, I feel like Al-Hilal are going to pull off an absolute steal any minute here. Towards Marega. Jorginho bottling that. Looks to try and cut it out and play it forward, but it is intercepted. We're not looking bad, but we're not looking good at the same time. It's just we look like Chelsea as of late. We really do. Crossed in, brilliant chance. Igalo, it just gets away from him, and now Hakim Ziyech puts on the burners. Lukaku looks to make the run. He gets the ball. He is onside. The linesman can fuck right off. Lukaku, it's decent. He's flipping and flapping all over the gaff, and it amounts to absolutely nothing. That might be the longest amount of time Lukaku's been on the ball for fucking months. Epic, thank you so much for following over on Twitch. Havertz cuts inside, has a shot. It's dinked all the way. Ziyech plays it short all the way back, and Lukaku standing in no man's land. He stands there with his cock in his hands, doesn't know what he's doing. One would have assumed Ziyech would have shot there, but for fuck's sake, Lukaku, you have to be on your toe there. Outrage, welcome back. We need Pulisic. Fucking no, we don't. Jesus. Rainbow Bomb, welcome back. What was your score prediction for the game? 3-1. 3-1 to Chelsea is my prediction. That was at the beginning of the game, but fucking no one has a clue what's going to happen in this game. It is anyone's game. It really is. It's Chelsea's to win, really, realistically. It is all Chelsea. Rudiger needs to pass the ball there. It's all Chelsea, but Al-Hilal's counterattacks have been a little bit juicy. There's no sugarcoating it. I look depressed. I'm not happy right now. I've got a good weekend ahead of me. I fucking want us to win this so that on Saturday I can come back and see Chelsea win one of the first 2 trophies this month. We win this fucking thing, finally. And then we've got the Carabao Cup to make light work of as well. But this is the one trophy Chelsea are yet to ever win. We've won every other bastard trophy. We just need to win this, and it's the full house, the full what's name. We've done it all. Luis Garcia, thank you so much for the kind words. Salute from Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Nice little flip-flap there from Ziyech that amounts to nothing. Your commentary is scaring me. That's the idea. That's why I got hired. To scare everyone. Oh, God. Lukaku is a shambles. He is. I don't know why. Oh, this made me laugh. Lukaku is a poor man's Mitchie. Fucking loved Mitchie. Do you know by any chance if they're showing the game in South Africa? Not a Scooby. Oh. Check the FIFA YouTube channel. They might have it on there. If you're in Africa, then it's probably there. I'm in Philadelphia, USA at work. Oh. Sucks to be you. I'm off from work. I've got the next fucking week off, pretty much. Thank God for that. I say it's about 5 days, but still. Give me Mitchie for Big Rom. Abso-fucking-lutely. I never thought Mitchie got the props he deserved, man. He was him and Tammy Abraham's play style so similar, so similar, and I love them both. I really enjoyed watching Tammy and Mitchie both play. Crossed in, great chance, headed wide, crossed in, Igalo in the middle. Ziyech comes to collect. The throw in, I'm not sure who to. Ziyech kind of already, by his body language, admits that he was the last touch for that. Favorite Chelsea chant? I get asked this all the time, and there's just so many. And rival fans be like, you haven't got any songs? Wait until we score. And then it's, one man wait to mow. Wait to mow a meadow. One man and his dog Spot. Wait to mow a meadow. Two men went to mow. How's he given a free kick for this? I was going to say, Jesus Christ. Being the upper dog is lame. It is. People just expect us to win and win and win. And I just can't. You just give us a break sometimes. Nearly 200 likes already. Fuck me. Unbelievable. It's not even not even half an hour through the game. This could be my most liked stream yet. Unbelievable. A little break in the play at the moment. Just a quick reminder, of course, the next 4 games, potentially the 3rd place final or the final in this Club World Cup final, Club World Cup competition. Selhurst Park to play Crystal Palace, then Lille, then Liverpool. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, show some support for the boys and myself over at Chelsea Fan TV. And on my personal account, Chelsea Fans XI, the link is in the description. Lukaku has a shot. Fuck me. Chelsea Fans XI. I'm 2 subscribers away from 1,000 on my personal YouTube channel. So I'm begging you. Just get me there, please. I'm not asking much. 2 people. Fuck. 1,000. That's the last you'll hear for the rest of the evening. For God's sake. Just 2 of you. Please. Where do we watch? Again, so many of you. So many of you asking. Primus, look up Reddit streams on Google, and then just look there. If you can't do that, if it's not on there, then it's nowhere, and so I can't help you. But usually that website has fucking everything, and if they don't have it, Lukaku all the way through, he's not going to get there. Goalkeeper comes out. Rom is pony. He is indeed. Absolute pile of steaming manure. Is it worth getting Chelsea programs? I mean, if you collect them, then sure. If you don't go to many Chelsea games and you want to pick one up, then sure. It's a nice little memento. Alonso plays it and it's just too shy. And now a counter-attack from Al-Hilal once again. Marega is fouled by Thiago Silva. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, please. I'm begging you. 999, you bastards. Someone's got to be the 1,000th. Someone's got to be number 1,000. 54 followers. I know Twitter's a little bit muddy these days. Followed you out of sympathy. Yes! Come on! Woo! 1,000. My guys, come on. Thank you so much. Fucking get in there, you cunts. Yes! Nearly half an hour gone in this game. What a momentous occasion. Jersey boy, thank you so much. Woo, woo, woo. It's Tuchel time. It's Tuchel time, baby! Look at that face. Mwah! 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 Crossed in. Lukaku with a chance. Don't know why I get excited when it comes to him, but I'm your 1,000th. I believe I'm a Liverpool fan, by the way. Jersey boy, if you are my 1,000th, then thank you so much. It means a lot. Yeah, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. No, don't, please. No. Christensen now. Crosses it in! Oh, it's been a great time! Oh! Brilliant chance. Yeah, it was typical, wasn't it? Of all people to follow, to be my 1,000th subscriber, it's fucking a Scouser. So typical, isn't it? We need a goal in this game. Fuck me. 15 minutes to go until half time. And both teams really not challenging the goalkeepers in this game. I don't think Kepa's really had to have a stretch at anything in this so far. Guess I only have this stream to know anything going on. Chelsea's official YouTube channel are also showing a watch along. They're not showing the game at all, but this is the best place to come to for live coverage. I can assure you that. I can assure you that. Kai Havertz now down the wing, looks to take it to the byline, ducking and weaving, in and out. Havertz, Lukaku is the man. Yeah, he's offside. It's in! Lukaku gets the goal! Romelu Lukaku! Big Rom! My man! I've backed him since day one! He's done the business once again! Lukaku scores! 31 minutes gone! Chelsea won, Al-Hilal 0 in the Club World Cup semi-final. Get in there! Romelu Lukaku gets the job done, finally. And before anyone says, well, he's not that bad, it's a fucking tap-in like you've never seen before in your life. If he missed that, fuck right off. But he hasn't. He's got it in the back of the net. Chelsea won, Al-Hilal 0. And so it begins. Romelu Lukaku, for the first time since at least Boxing Day, has scored for Chelsea. Jesus Christ. Whew. Finally. Some action in this game. It's a little bit muddy. But at the same time, it's Tuchel time, baby! Yes! He might not be there, but he's there in spirit. Thomas Tuchel does the business so far. We've still got Palmeiras to go through. Couldn't have been easier unless you're Timo Werner. Well, I reckon Werner would have struggled there, but perhaps. But don't count out this Al-Hilal sides. They have shown some sort of ability here today. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they do get a goal. But don't also be surprised if Chelsea make this at least 2 or 3-0 before they get one back. It's just a simple maths equation for you there. We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe. We know what we are. Ziyech, as per Equator. Ziyech once again. Pass intercepted and another counter attack on the ropes here for Al-Hilal. Oh, yeah. One man wait, Samo! Wait, Samo Amedo! One man and his dog spot went to Mohamedo. Yeah, Azpilicueta has won every single trophy available for him at Chelsea during his career at Chelsea. Every single one. Every single trophy. This is the one trophy that he has not won. And if the rumors are true that he is off to Barcelona next season, then it's only right that he goes out with the full sweep. The only player to ever do it in our history. What a player he is. Give old Davo the respect he deserves. Jesus Christ. 236 likes. Fuck me. Whoa! You boys and girls are not hanging about. You are giving it large. Giving it large. You should be battering this team. Mark, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. You are absolutely correct. What's happened to this club in recent months or weeks, whatever. Al-Hilal now with a chance. Cuts inside, has a shot, blasted over the top of the bar, but it's the first shot for Al-Hilal in quite some time. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Al-Hilal, you'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. Struggling against an Arab club. We're winning. What are you talking about? This team won 6-1 the other day. They've only lost 3 games in the last 20 games in all competitions, I'll have you know. Jermaine, that was the joke. Ziyech comes in. Kovacic with a poor bit of control there. And Al-Hilal will be looking for another counter-attack, but to no success. It's cut out. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel in spirit. He knows exactly what we need. Thiago in the back. Timo's not in attack, but he is on the bench. Chelsea's going to win the Club World Cup. Doesn't have the same ring to it, but we're going to do all the same. We're going to do it. Rudiger now. Azpilicueta heads it. Lukaku nowhere near. And the Al-Hilal defender has a swipe at it. Sends it out for a corner ball. It could well be another chance here for the Blues. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. Corner ball. Hakim Ziyech crosses it in. Good closing down there from the Al-Hilal midfielder. Marega makes the run, and it's too much on it. Although, that being said, fucking pacey. Jesus Christ. Foul is given. He has a shot nonetheless, and he could be going in the book here for kicking the ball away. Jorginho, slow as anything. Fuck me. How on earth did how did he get there? O'Hara has become anti-Chelsea. He has. Javai, I don't know how to tell you this, mate. But Jesus Christ. Not that what you said was anti-Chelsea, but over the last few games, Christ alive, you have been... Hakim Ziyech now to the byline. Sends it. Corner ball. A race between Jorginho and Maguire. We'd be here for 90 minutes. That would be a 90 minutes in itself. Hakim Ziyech over the ball. Arm raised. 5 minutes until half time. Played in. Keeper comes for it, and it's tipped away and out for another Chelsea throw in. My TV's struggling with that 8K camera. Fuck me. Igalo, brilliant defending there from Andreas Christensen. Tracks back. Igalo sent him for a biscuit there slightly, but Christensen comes and gives it right back. Alonso. Kai Havertz. Crossed in. Lukaku takes it down brilliantly. Ziyech shoots on. Yeah, no! Fantastic chance there. Lukaku and Ziyech working together to find a goal. And nothing comes from it in the end. An offside flag is the only thing given. I've been anti-Tuchel and anti-Marina. That's about it. Maybe anti some players. But Chelsea is going to be Chelsea no matter how much. Imagine being anti-Tuchel and we win after winning the Champions League, for fuck's sake. Like, what has he done wrong? I don't get it. How has he hasn't been here long enough for you to hate him. And in the time that he has been here, he's won the Champions League. Like, what more do you want from the geezer? As Piliqueta tracks back. Potential counter here for Chelsea. Hakim Ziyech finds Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso chips it in for me. Lukaku with the header in. It's defended well and out for another corner ball for the Blues. Chelsea looking better and better as the minutes go. Ziyech crosses it in once again. Christensen's there. Marcus Alonso has a shot and blasts it well over the bar. 2 minutes to go. Still 1-0 to Chelsea here in this semi-final in the Club World Cup. Clock running down until half time. We're getting closer and closer to half time, boys and girls. And the game, it needs a bit of a break to liven up a little bit, I believe. That being said, Lukaku finds Havertz. Havertz finds Hakim Ziyech, who the players are asking for offside. Nothing's given. He takes the shot inside, and it's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Booted up the pitch. Marega comes to it. Absolutely fucking pace on that guy is ridiculous. Kepa comes out and clears it, though, nonetheless. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. The man himself, Rocco, has arrived. Mitcham is Chelsea, of course. All day, every day. When the halftime whistle goes, boys and girls, you know the drill. Probably going to lose quite a lot of people, but at the same time, it is what it is. Halftime is upon us. Probably going to go for, I'm going to say, probably 2 minutes added time. I wouldn't be surprised as well if he blows the whistle for a straight halftime after, like as the 45 minutes is up. It's going to go straight to halftime. But then again, you never know. There hasn't been too much in the way of added time. Club World Cup. You've never seen that. I mean, we have. We've never won it, but we've been there. I'm a big Chelsea supporter and must let you know I love your passion. Dexter McCarthy, thank you so much for the kind words. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Shot from distance from Al-Hilal. 30 seconds into the 45. Thiago Silva goes down with a bump on the knee. And it does look as though there's no specific amount of time given so far for the added time. Just another look at the goal. It's crossed in and chested by their defender into the feet of Romelu Lukaku, who puts it in the back of the net from all of about 3 yards outside the goal. No Thomas Tuchel. And there goes the halftime whistle. Boys and girls, halftime stats will be displayed on the screen whilst we are away. I'll be gone for all of about 5 to 6 minutes. So if you are going to go away, be sure to come back. Enjoy the rest of the second half and potentially even extra time and penalties should we go that far, but I doubt it will. Rob, I'm doing good, mate. It's 1-0 at halftime. Thank you for all the subscriptions, all of the donated the gift subs from Rex Terminator, Simon, Simon, yeah. All the follows, all the subscriptions. We've got to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for all of that. But as I said, halftime at the against Al-Hilal. I'm not going to try and pronounce their the stadium without even looking at the name. But it's halftime, 1-0 to Chelsea against Al-Hilal in the semi-final of the Club World Cup 2021. But yeah, I'll be back. 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. I look forward to seeing you very shortly. Hello, we're back. Hello, welcome to the stream. If you are just tuning in, what's going on? Playing the music again. No more music, thank you very much. It is half time at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium, I believe is what it's called. It is 1-0 to Chelsea between Al-Hilal and Chelsea, of course. 4 shots for the home side, Al-Hilal, to 10 for Chelsea. 1 shot on target for them and 3 for Chelsea. 1 shot on target in particular was the goal that made the difference so far coming into this second half from none other than Romelu Lukaku. 62% possession coming at the end of the first half. 5 corners to 0 and 7 fouls to 3. And as you can see, the updated tournament tree, as you can see, Al-Hilal 0, Chelsea 1. And of course, on the live scores, as you can see, Al-Hilal 0, Chelsea 1. As it stands, we will be going through to the final. And hopefully we will be playing in that final against Palmeiras or Palmeiras, however you say their name. O'Hara loves them personally. I don't think he does. How on earth you can even possibly dispute that Tuchel isn't already one of the best managers Chelsea have had, at least in the last 10 years. He's the best manager we've had in the last 10 years, bar none. And only good things will come. I don't see the same pattern happening between Chelsea and the manager, coming up. It will be long term if as long as everything goes to plan. I know it's not going to plan right now for Chelsea. It is today. But at the same time, you just got to give Tuchel time. We're going through a bad stage at the moment. It's lasting a little bit longer than we would have hoped for, or at least more than we wanted. But we will get through this. And on the greener grass side, Thomas Tuchel will reign supreme as he always does. See you carefree. I'm doing fantastic today, my friend. I'm hoping you're doing exactly the same. Just a quick reminder, of course, before the second half commences, that the upcoming fixtures and every single game will be streamed, or at least coverage will be streamed here live on Chelsea Fan TV and Chelsea Fans XI over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Chelsea Fans XI. The final, as it stands, will be Palmeiras versus Chelsea at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium on the 12th of February at 4:30 kickoff. 4 o'clock kickoff English time will be the stream start. Then it's off to Selhurst Park to play against Crystal Palace. Champions League football returns as well back at Stamford Bridge on the 22nd at 8 o'clock. 7:30 start for the stream there against Lille. And then it is another final, potentially, a second final, potentially, against Liverpool at Wembley Stadium on the 27th of February, 2022. Of course, if you are watching, if you haven't liked or subscribed or hit that bell notification, please feel free to do so. Show some support. It would be massively appreciated. And of course, if you wish to follow myself on any of my social media platforms, all of the available social media platforms available are Chelsea Fans XI. The link is in the description. Again, if you want to have a quick glance over the halftime stats for this game, we are 3 minutes until the second half commences here in Abu Dhabi. And I'm just going to try and get everything set up for the second half. We look to be good as gold. Hopefully this doesn't go to extra time. We're so bad, need to sell the whole attack, including Mount, Azpilicueta and Alonso. Mason Mount's a bit of a strange call there. But Alonso and Azpilicueta, as far as I know, are looking towards the door. Azpilicueta is most likely going to be going to Atletico Madrid, and Azpilicueta will probably be going to Barcelona. at the end of the season. So, I mean, 2 out of 3, but Mason Mount for me is Chelsea through and through. And I really would be devastated if he was to leave. And you just know he's going to have a fucking blinding career wherever he ends up if he is to leave Chelsea. But I keep saying I don't see him ever leaving. Declan Rice, of course, another inclusion for potentially the season next season. Koundé as well could be an addition next season amongst other players, including De Ligt, Haaland. You never know. If Romelu Lukaku does decide to go, then you never know. I reckon we could put a little bit of a bid in there. I really doubt it, but one can dream. One can dream. It's the players, not Tuchel, overrated players. You are exactly correct. It's don't blame on this occasion. There are times where you need to blame the manager. For instance, Mourinho in the second run just didn't really know what he was doing. He obviously won the Premier League for us, but it just the formation of it just didn't work out. Greatest manager in our history, all things considered, but Thomas Tuchel is on the route to become the greatest Chelsea manager of all time. If he can turn this around in terms of our poor performances. Realistically, Al-Hilal, we should be winning here like 4-5-0 at the end of the game, but you literally cannot predict what can happen with Chelsea these days. So it could be a bit of a testy second half here in Abu Dhabi. I wonder if Tuchel is watching the match from a TV view, changes anything on how he sees the game. It does make it easy to see how lazy Lukaku can be. I really think that this will be the first proper eye-opening game that he'll see that Lukaku just isn't pulling. He's just not the one. I know he's on the score sheet here today, but I'm sorry, even my fucking cat could have scored that. Don't start talking about cats. That's probably the wrong thing to be talking about right now. But you know what I mean? Look, anyone could have scored that. He's in the right place, right time for the first time in a while, actually. Everything considered. He has not been one of those players that has been in the right place at the right time for quite some time. Lukaku out. We are so shit. The guy stayed in back three with Alonso as a left wing back for a month. I'm no genius, and I knew that wasn't going to work, especially for... You have to factor in as well, boys and girls, that that Reece James and Ben Chilwell are both out. And when they play, we are a completely different animal. We are a completely different team. We are unbelievably good. When we have Reece James and Chilwell down those wings, we're just an unbelievable team. We are an unbelievable team. We haven't had them for quite some time. Chilwell is the tipping point. When he went out injured, everything went to shit. So you can bet your bottom dollar. I'm betting everything. I bet my house. Bet the house on the fact that when Ben Chilwell returns, when Reece James returns next season without injuries, it could be a good season for Chelsea. This season was supposed to be the good season, but injuries are a factor that you have to wager in this instance. But Ben Chilwell, Reece James, when they're back, when the whole team's back fit, playing as a unit, you best believe Chelsea are going to be one force to be reckoned with. They really are. We already know they are. We won the fucking Champions League, for Christ's sake. So when I say don't worry, don't fucking worry. Ben Chilwell, Reece James, they'll be back when you know it. As soon as you know it. It's going to take some time, but when they're back, we're going to be good. The game has commenced. Welcome back to everyone that is tuning back in here to Chelsea Fan TV. 260 likes on the YouTube stream. If we can get to 300, that would be absolutely fantastic. Just 40 more likes away. I haven't quite checked who. It's Jorginho is the one to make way for Mr. N'Golo Conte, who was our star player for today's game, or at least our focus player for today's game. We went through some of the stats. If any of you weren't here for that, we went through some of the statistics relating to N'Golo Conte in all competitions. He's had a blinder. He's had an absolute blinder. What am I trying to change here? I'm trying to change this. There we go. Bish, bash, bosh. And away we go. Welcome back. If you are just tuning in, it still remains Al-Hilal 0, Chelsea 1. The formation doesn't work without... Like, the formation we're playing right now is the formation we were playing with James and Chilwell. But since Chilwell's been injured, it just hasn't worked the same. Alonso... I've backed him footballing wise. I've backed him for as long as I could possibly do, and I just feel like obviously he scored against Plymouth, got the winning goal, but his time has come, I fear. And you know, the last time we clapped a team was Juve. Chilwell scored in that game, and we desperately need that man back. He's such an influential player. Hashtag let Harry cook. Hashtag Harry is cooking. If you could inform me as to why what I'm cooking or why I'm cooking, that would be fantastic. As it stands, a few minutes away, Havertz with a lovely bit of play there, getting around the player, loses the ball potentially, goes all the way, he's at the post! And a corner ball given, goal kick given. He's changed his mind. Havertz with an absolute blinding run, plays it round the right back, outpaces him, runs like his life depends on it. Ball gets stuck under his feet just a tad, runs to the byline, hits the post, and then Ziyech, unfortunately, puts it out for a goal kick. Javai, that's probably the most sensible thing you've said in quite some time, to be honest. I fully back this. Harry needs to replace Lukaku up front because he'll do a better job, I promise. Absolutely. I'll tell you what. I'll brush me boots off from those Sunday League games back years and years ago. I can tell you what. I honestly feel like I would do a better job than Lukaku, honestly. I've really backed myself that much. I haven't played football in so long. But Lukaku he's just not doing the bits. I fail to understand how you can be so consistently like out of place. Conte having a little bit of a tussle there with the Al-Hilal midfielder, Salem. As Pilaqueta, as we mentioned, looking to get that final puzzle piece to complete the full house. He's won it all. He's won it all, except the Club World Cup. Played over the top. Lukaku in heaps of space. He's offside. Fucking unbelievable. Jesus Christ. Al-Hilal on the ball. Nice little 1-2 buck me swoop there from the Al-Hilal midfield player and the left back. Al-Hilal looking for a chance here. They're on a decent attack, but the ball is it's lost. Rudiger gives it straight back to them, though. Nice little tussle there. Al-Hilal still on the ball. Played in. Cleared away by Kante. Or at least he's running. Well, I'd love to see Lukaku do the beep test. Honestly, I reckon he'd struggle. Shot blasted over the top of the bar. Kepa, arms in the air, had it all the way. Manson, welcome, Ghana. Christensen, N'Golo Conte. A nice ball over the top. It took some time for it to come down. And, oh, fuck me, Alonso is absolutely taken out. Blows my mind there's not been a single yellow card in this game so far. Bit of a stamp there. Alonso lucky to escape getting stamped on there. Ziyech. Nice bit of play there. Kante. Poor ball. Lukaku leaves it for Azpilicueta, and Azpilicueta has a go at Lukaku for leaving it. Goes out for a goal kick. Lukaku just could not buy an idea. Like he just could not find the right idea right now. Even if he could use his £300,000 a week to buy a single idea to put towards a bit of play here, he still couldn't do it. Conte down the wing. Hakim Ziyech in space. Ziyech dispossessed. Back to N'Golo Conte. They've got some big players. I've got to be honest. They've got some really big players. In size, I mean, not in fucking quality, but no offense, but I mean, we're not exactly magnificent these days. Speaking of, oh, fucking Jesus. Speaking of which, poor bit of play there from Azpilicueta. Kovacic dispossesses. Ziyech with a touch on Lukaku. Havertz now down the wing. Alonso plays it in. Cleared away. Corner ball to Chelsea once again. I think we're on the double digits mark now for the corner balls. There's about a 3-month-old baby there. What is going on? This crowd. There's a Real Madrid fan and a 3-month-old baby. Ziyech, recently retiring from professional international football with Morocco at the age of 28, puts his arm up, crosses it in. There's a foul in the box. Christensen goes out for a goal kick. Havertz was there. Sunday Fred, welcome, Nigeria. Al-Hilal, they're passing not quite as good as it was in the first half. They're losing the ball. They're making some very poor passes, but they've still got the ball. 1-on-1 against Alonso here. Takes him, does him completely. Played in, nice bit of play, and ushered out by Azpilicueta, sends it out for a goal kick. Yeah, 1-0s aren't the best. They're too nervy, and I feel like this team really could score at any given moment. All it takes is one mistake from Chelsea. But that being said, Azpilicueta plays it down the wing. Hakim Ziyech, nice little step over, dummies it, looks for Lukaku, and cleared away only as far as Azpilicueta. who puts a foot in, and out for a throw it goes. Just over 10 minutes played in this second half, and Al-Hilal, they're making some chances, but at the same time, it is majority Chelsea all the same. Kovacic has been rough this game. He really has been playing the role of the Vinnie Jones role. He's been playing decidedly dodgy tackles at times, but still winning the ball somehow. He's still yet to go in the book. Fucking hell. Havertz. Thiago Silva. Rudiger. Not the worst of passes, but Ziyech can't quite bring it down well enough, and it goes out for a goal kick. I reckon it's actually been given as an offside. Every time Lukaku shoots, I expect them all to be in my garden. Goalkeeper plays it forward. It was given as an offside. Hakim Ziyech finds the ball once again, though. Marcus Alonso plays it back. Antonio Rudiger now. Uh-oh. Dispossessed. Al-Hilal with a chance here. Shoots. Another chance. Kovacic fouled. And a free kick to Chelsea. It looked a little bit dodgy there. We were in a little bit of trouble there. It's all things considered. Marega, if there's ever a player that's going to score, it's going to be him. Igalo really hasn't played too much of a role in this game. Marega has been one of the main mans for Al-Hilal here today. Hudson-Odoi for Azpilicueta. Mount for Ziyech. I mean, on paper, yes. However, what a shit pass. Lukaku's going to try and chase this down. It's the most running I've seen him do for a while. But Mount, I really don't think we're going to be trying to play Mount in this game. I think Werner instead for Ziyech would probably be better. I think we could risk playing Werner as he doesn't play anyway. So, what have we got to lose? Oops. Played in. N'Golo Kanté thinks, fuck that. I'm going to do it all on my own. Poor pass from Kanté. Finds Azpilicueta. Ziyech now on the edge of the box. Plays in. Havertz could be offside. He isn't. Play continues. He plays it back. Finds Mateo Kovacic. Ziyech now on the ball. Ziyech looks for the drill inside to open up that defense. Doesn't quite do it. And N'Golo Kanté with a bit of acrobatics there. Fantastic bit of play there. Sends their defender for an absolute sandwich. Lukaku. Ziyech! Oh my God, what a goal that would have been. Jesus Christ. An hour gone. An absolute mammoth bit of play there from Chelsea. Tiki-taka-esque. Playing it round like it's nobody's business. Comes to Ziyech. Nice swiped volley. Brilliant save in the end by the goalkeeper. And it's still 1-0 between Chelsea and Al-Hilal here in the Club World Cup semi-final, rather. But what a goal that would have been. Jesus Christ. All coming from that N'Golo Kanté bit of skill. Do not take Ziyech off in this form. You are absolutely right. Dispossessed. I mean, a booking has to be given at some point. Jesus Christ. I'm watching the game in the UK where we have it on TV. It's on a channel called E4. We need a second goal. We do. I don't. Does this go to extra time, or I know obviously it'll go to penalties, but extra time, or does it go straight to penalties? Who fucking knows? Extra time and penalties. Al-Hilal in a decent position, a bit of possession, should I say? Maintaining the ball, but they are still in their own half. They're not really doing much with the ball, all things considered. Dexter, again, thank you so much for the compliments. I'm glad you enjoy my commentary. I have no idea how many subs. I reckon it's about 5, but there's so many available substitutions on the bench that we've got at least like 12 people on the bench. My guess is 5. Marega all the way through! Brilliant save from Kepa Arrizabalaga. I said Marega would be the one to look out for in this game. He's looked the most dangerous. He was clean through there. Kepa makes himself big, and it stays 1-0. He's getting good. He's getting good, Kepa. He really is. He's starting to wake up. He's finally... The penalty saves are doing him wonders. They really are. The confidence on that guy all the way up at the moment. He's probably got the most confidence he's ever had at Chelsea. Al-Hilal corner ball, crossed in low and hard. It's a bit of a scuff, cleared away, and it's going to be a throw in. Havertz tracks back, fouls in a stupid position. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how a Chelsea player hasn't been booked at this point. Who are they? Havertz tracking back from behind. Just a really poorly timed challenge. And a free kick to Al-Hilal in a really, really good position here. I don't know why we haven't gone for Diego Costa, to be honest. Fans praying in the crowd, praying for this to go in. Salem and Pereira both over the ball. He's scored 5 he's been involved in 5 goals in his last 2 appearances against Chelsea for West Bromwich Albion. Can he do it again? He can't. Straight into the wall. It's a throw into Chelsea for sure. Throwing given to Al-Hilal. No idea why or how. Lukaku. Fouled. Havertz fouled. And finally, a yellow card is given. Unfortunately, it's for not unfortunately, but fortunately for us, it's not a Chelsea player, but a yellow card given to Correa, Calera, fucking Cuella. No idea. Thiago Silva plays it forward to Azpilicueta, played inside. Hakim Ziyech tries to cross it first time, and it goes out for another corner ball to the boys. Marega for Al-Hilal has been the one that stands out for me the most. For both sides, to be honest. Kante, since he's come on, played in. Ziyech! Havertz with the header straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. But Marega, for me, is the standout player for both sides, to be honest. He's honestly man of the match. Havertz has had a really good game. And Kante's been brilliant since he's come on. Here is Marega now, down the wing. Igalo's in the middle. Finds it. Igalo! Thiago Silva makes the block, and it comes out again. A brilliant save by Kepa. What a save! Tips it wide. Fucking unbelievable save from Kepa Arrizabalaga. A type of shot that would have beaten him 10 times out of 10 in any other season. He's having the form of his fucking life this season for Chelsea. Unbelievable. This man, he's come out of his shell. I might be speaking too soon, though. Kepa saves once again. Unbelievable save by Kepa Arrizabalaga. Arguably one of the best saves I've seen from a Chelsea goalkeeper so far this season in all competitions. What a fucking save that was. Any other season for Chelsea, for Kepa, that would have been in the back of the net. Easy. Easy. Marega now. Challenges against Rudiger. It's the first time you've actually seen a player that actually looks bigger than Rudiger. Marega is an absolute tank. He's the same kind of size and same kind of build as Lukaku, except he actually knows how to play on the ball. He knows how to run. He knows how to use his pace. Al-Hilal knocking on the door, and it's got to be said, Kepa can only do so much. It's another shot, and it's only just wide. Kepa, all he could do, rooted to the spot, could just look and watch. I'm telling you, Al-Hilal they're close. They're getting closer, closer. They're knocking on the door. They are knocking on the door. Loss. Losing the ball once again in a stupid position. Giving me Brentford versus Chelsea vibes. It is indeed. They only need one goal to take this to extra time. I know it sounds obvious, but I feel like these players aren't playing like that is the case. Marega once again on the ball. Whether they win or lose, Marega is man of the match. He's been unbelievable this game. It's just, unfortunately for him, the players around him haven't given him quite the support that he needs. That being said, he had a one-on-one chance. Kepa with a fantastic save. Should have scored. Played all the way through. And Kepa on the ball now can waste a little bit of time. We need to make a substitution at some point. I know we made an early sub. Why is Ziyech getting annoyed? You're winning! Mason Mount's coming on, man. Why are we risking him? I don't understand. Hakim Ziyech does come off for Mason Mount. What a fucking strange substitution. What a bizarre substitution. No, I know that's why he got annoyed, but surely you just laugh it off because you're winning at the moment. Right? Like, you wouldn't risk getting, Alonso's broken his fucking ankle there. Sent for an absolute hot dog. Correa. Corner ball to Al-Hilal once again. Fuck me. I'm losing the will to live here once again watching Chelsea. It is not an easy life. God. Marega in the box looking to get that all-important goal. Unbelievable chance there from Jang. Heads it, just whistles past the post. And it's a goal kick for Chelsea. We can rest just for a little bit. "13 shots apiece. One less on target for Al-Hilal's. 4 for Al-Hilal, 5 for Chelsea on target. "277 likes on the YouTube stream. Just 23 likes away from the big 300. Boys and girls, it'd be massive if we could get to 300 likes. Just a reminder, if you haven't liked, if you haven't subscribed or hit that bell, be sure to do so. When you hit that bell, it will notify you of any future content, any match day vlogs, any previews, any live watch-alongs, live streams, all that good stuff live here on Chelsea Fan TV. And if you wish to follow myself on any of my social media platforms, reaction videos do go live on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, Twitter, live updates, and Twitch. Of course, the live stream is currently going ahead there as well, twitch.tv/Chelsea Fans XI. Lukaku now finds Mason Mount. Just looks to get away, and it's gone to the near post, but is comfortably saved. Yeah, Man United are dusted. You're dusted, I think. Adrian, the pleasure as always. The pleasure is mine. I hope the pleasure is always... it's a pleasure for you to watch as well, but it's a pleasure for me to bring it to you all the same. Played in, a great chance, blocked off. Potential penalty shout there, nothing's given. Referee says continue. N'Golo Conte now on the ball as Pilaqueta looking to play it back, finds Christensen. Thiago Silva, man behind you, son. Jesus. Ah, you doing? Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Thought he was going to put it in his own net there. Jesus, fuck. Replays. I know you shat yourself then as well. Havertz. Oh, fucking dreadful pass. Al-Hilal now on another counter-attack. 15 minutes, under 15 minutes to go. Harry Feldman. We share the same first name. So I again, on this occasion, it brings me bigger joy because we have the same first name as well. Harry. I'm glad you enjoy it all the way from South Africa while you work. And who else? COD Mobile. I'm glad I'm giving you a heart attack. My reaction any minute now, if you're not watching the game or don't have any live coverage anywhere else except me, I could say anything right now. I could make you believe that there's a goal. Either way, we could score and actually score, and you may never know until I update the score sheet. Nice to meet you too, Mr. Feldman. I hope your workday is going splendidly. I hope I'm making your workday a little bit easier over in South Africa. Played over. Azpilicueta picks it up. And a throw in. Mason Mount loses the ball. Maybe it's time for Turbo Timo. Next season, we are in a big shit. We are in big shit. We are in big shit. A lot of good players leaving, and we will be with shit ones like Maguire, McTominay, Fred, and maybe one or two more. I mean, yeah, I think Man United are a little bit dusted. Ronaldo's definitely leaving at the end of the year for sure. I fucking guarantee you, Ronaldo does not want to stay at United. He hasn't scored in 5 games. It's the longest run of games he's gone without scoring since like 2010 or something like that. If he doesn't win a trophy at United this season, he is gone. He's gone. So you best believe you better win something. You better do something. Otherwise, Ronaldo, he's gone. And he has the power to fuck off as well. So you haven't got to say. You might be Manchester United, but Ronaldo will be for the off-ski. That is for sure. Nice bit of play. Thiago Silva pulls back, but no foul is given. Counter-attack now for Chelsea. I feel like Pulisic would do well in a game like this, to be honest. Looking at this game now with 10 minutes to go, played over the top. Lukaku looks to be offside. He is. Onside, Mason Mounts! Deflection out for a corner ball. How Lukaku wasn't offside there, I've got no idea. But it's a corner ball to Chelsea, nonetheless. Just over 10 minutes to go in regular time. I've timed your video perfectly with the Arabic stream I'm watching, so you are my official commentator. You love to see it. You love to see it. Just 12 likes away from 300, boys and girls. Can we get there? 10 minutes to go of normal time. Crossed in. Chance. Headed back. Cleared away from Al-Hilal. Or maybe not just yet. It's a dodgy tackle from Kovacic, who deserves to be in the book by now. I know he's a Chelsea player, but how Kovacic isn't in the book, he is now. I do not understand how Kovacic hasn't been booked yet. It's taken him 80 minutes to get booked. He's been a dirty bastard this game. And Michael and Carrillo will be coming on for Al-Hilal. And Pereira will also be coming off. Who the fuck was that first geezer that went off? I didn't even see who that was. We'll have to wait and see. Played over the top. Azpilicueta clears it away, only as far as Mason Mount, who's fighting for his life right now, but it goes out for a throw into Chelsea. He's won it. Apologies for the silence there. I'm trying to figure out who got substituted for Al-Hilal. I'm only seeing Michael off for Pereira at the moment, so I'm convinced two people just went off. Mount. Al-Hilal with a chance here. Kovacic looks like he's trying to get sent off. It's so bizarre. What beer are you drinking today? I'm drinking a lovely Thai Singer beer, the sponsors of Chelsea, of Stamford Bridge. I think a Singer's still the beer sponsors for Stamford Bridge. Hey! He just fucking stamped on him. Unbelievable. Yellow cards. He's just told the ref to go fuck his mother and still nothing. He's in the book. Should be sent off for that. I don't get out. Dosari? Salem. That's it. I've got him down as Salem, don't I? Just over 5 minutes to go. Mount loves getting in their head. He does indeed. He does indeed. Boys and girls, we are just 5 minutes until the Club World Cup final for a second time in a row. It looks like Sarr is going to be coming on. Azpilicueta. Rudiger. Lofted pass. Finds Mason Mount. How the fuck is that a foul? And fucking Marcus Alonso. I've been saying naughty words all day long. Third and final substitution. Marcus Alonso will be coming off for Malang Sarr. And it would seem as though 3 substitutions is the limit in this. Kovacic out wide. Sarr. Rudiger. Over the top. Havertz has really put in a shift here today. I've got to be honest. Man of the match for Chelsea in my eyes. Havertz in the attacking positions, Havertz has played the best. Mason Mount plays it back. Cleared out for a corner ball once again. But Havertz has had a brilliant reintroduction to this Chelsea side. He's made no hesitation that, you know, he wants to be a part of this team, especially with Thomas Tuchel watching on from the TVs. He's getting a good angle of what Havertz can do. Corner ball to Chelsea. The sun has finally set. Sarr is there. Kovacic flings a foot at it. Thiago Silva. Oh, he nearly gives it away, but Kante's there to sweep up the mess. Mason Mount now crosses it in. Lukaku's in the middle. Everyone's in the middle. Sarr keeps it in brilliantly. Sliding tackle. Kovacic. Ball played across the field. Mason Mount can't quite keep it in. Not really sure what Mason Mount's trying to do with his hair, to be honest. He's growing it out, but... Kovacic dispossessed. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go of regular time. Al-Hilal, they haven't really been in our half for quite some time. Marega's made a run, but he is offside. Could see that fucking ages ago. Be sure to get your man of the matches in on the chat. I'll have a read through them. We're going to do some player ratings following this game. Be sure to stay tuned as we go into the player ratings following the 90 minutes and however minutes is added on. It might still go to extra time. All they need is 1 goal. Kepa's a good shout as well. I meant in terms, yeah. Brilliant chance here. Mason Mount. Azpilicueta was in heaps of space. Here is Kai Havertz. Al-Hilal near enough. Look as though they're going to give up any minute now. 3 minutes of additional time. It is going to be just the 1-0 as it stands that separates these two clubs from a final against Palmeiras. Poor pass there from Mason Mount. Azpilicueta leaves it. Azpilicueta, brilliant tackle. Lukaku, N'Golo Conte. Mason Mount now. Azpilicueta looks for the pass. Drills it across the bar. And now Al-Hilal with a potential chance here to counter-attack. Havertz, for me, Havertz is the man of the match for outfield play. But Kepa, I take it back. Kepa is man of the match for sure. Dexter, you are absolutely correct, as are you, Simon. Completely forgot about Kepa. How I forgot after my throat is absolutely stinging the fuck out of me from screaming his name from that fantastic save. Christensen having a cuddle with the Garlo there. So adorable, isn't it? Oh, it's so cute. Tries to keep it in, and the slap on the floor is a sign of defeat. A minute and a half to go. It goes out for a goal kick to Chelsea. He could have put it out for a throw in by the corner flag, but instead he puts it out for a goal kick. And if anything, he's now run the timeout. It's going to be Chelsea that go through to the final if it stays like this. There's still a minute to go, though, that being said, so don't count your chickens before they hatch. But one would argue that it is done. "15 seconds remain." N'Golo Conte now looking to make it 2. Dispossessed. One last chance potentially for Al-Hilal. Referee not looking like he's going to be blowing the whistle anytime soon, but he does. Chelsea through to the final of the Club World Cup 2021 to face Palmeiras. And, well, there we go. Full-time whistle. Boys and girls, we got there eventually. It was an absolute shambles of a game, to be completely honest with you. 32 minutes gone. Lukaku with a tap-in. But besides that, we really did not look like we were going to score anywhere else, to be honest. Ziyech had one chance. But besides that, you know, it was what it was. And not the best of performances from Chelsea, all that thing considered. Hello and welcome to the player rating show. It has just ended, of course, if you are just tuning in. It has just ended 1-0 to Chelsea at the Club World Cup final, semi-final rather, in Abu Dhabi. We are very quickly going to go through. Fantastic. That's exactly what you want to see when we're about to go into this. I am doing the, hang on. Where the fuck? Players. There we go. And we'll get this sorted. We are going to go straight into the fucking... Get this mug off the screen. Oh, for Christ's sake. What's going on? Get that off the screen. We are going to go straight into the all-important play... What's going on here? Jesus Christ, scared the living hell out of me. My own voice scared me. Stay tuned if you do want to stay tuned for the player ratings screen. We are just moving over now. But as I said, hello and welcome to the player ratings show after the, of course, 1-0 victory between Chelsea and Al-Hilal. Chelsea proceed to the final of the Club World Cup final 2021 against Palmeiras on Saturday, 6 o'clock, Twitch, YouTube, wherever you're going to watch it. The stream will start. Jermaine, thank you so much for watching. We will be going straight over to the player ratings for today's game. As you can see, boys and girls, we have quite the list to go through. Of course, first things first, though. Kepa, man of the match. I think most people have agreed that Kepa has been, of course, man of the match in this game. Depending, though, on what kind of rating do you fancy giving him, though? That is the question. That is the all important question. I reckon the saves alone, it really does warrant maybe even like an 8 or a 9. A fantastic performance from Kepa, all the same. And well, if you're not going to give me any any ratings, then I'll do it myself. Thought it was Saturday. Saturday, it is indeed Saturday. 4 o'clock stream starts, and 4:30 kickoff for the final. Kepa gets a 9, a 7. See you on Saturday. Jermaine, have a good one. It's lovely seeing you once again. I'll give Kepa an 8. I reckon a 9 maybe a bit too much. He didn't have all that much to do, to be honest. He did have that one important save, though, all things considered. Thiago Silva, I feel like, had a fairly good game as well. I'm going to give all the back three a 7 as well. Kepa with an 8. And this is going to be very quick. It's all things considered. Christensen with a 7. Alonso, Azpilicueta will. I reckon he had pretty good game, to be honest. You know, Jermaine, have a good one. Don't mind trying to confuse everyone on the stream. Brilliant. Thank you so much. As you can see, Kepa with an 8, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Christensen with a 7. It's going to be a few players with some dodgy ratings here. Jorginho really didn't have that too good of a game to me, to be completely honest with you. I reckon even as low as a 4, but I reckon give him a 5. I just think he did fuck all, to be honest. He got substituted at half time. Kovacic, 8 or 9. He did his thing for Kepa. Kovacic, I reckon probably a 7 as well. I just think that Kovacic was a little bit too rough today for the occasion. It was just a bit strange seeing him play that kind of game. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a little bit of a strange one. I just don't think that he risked missing out on the game altogether in the final. Should we have got there, and we did. But it just didn't really, for me, it didn't warrant him having that kind of aggression, that kind of Malang Sarr aggression that we saw against Tottenham. But with the difference is with Sarr is that he actually did it well. Kovacic, if he played the way he did today in the Premier League, I would be surprised if he was still on the pitch, to be honest with you. Hakim Ziyech, I reckon, probably gets a. I'll leave that one up to you. Hakim Ziyech, he's had some blinded games over the last few games for Chelsea, but I really feel like he didn't have too much to say in this game. I'm bouncing between a 6 and a 7, to be honest. Maybe, someone's just said a 5. Ziyech 5.8. Yeah, in hindsight, we coasted for the rest of the game. We did. It was just another goal would have helped. Another goal would have helped kind of ease the tension a little bit more. But it added to a little bit of drama. It added a little bit of drama. I do believe I'm going to give Havertz a 7.5. He's not on the level of Kepa's performance, but in terms of an outfield man of the match, I reckon Havertz wins that competition. I'm going to give Lukaku a 5 just purely because he scored, but otherwise it would have been a 4, to be honest. So, I mean, as it stands, I'm willing to change some of these. I'm willing to change some of these ratings, but do you get what I mean, though? Lukaku, he scored. That's all it is. That's the only reason he's a 5. Otherwise, he would have been a 4. Probably one of the worst players on the pitch by a mile. You know, Alonso really didn't have that good of a game, but Lukaku, for me, considering his worth, considering what he's been brought in to do, I know he scored, but that's why he is a 5. Besides that, I really don't understand what else he brought to the game, to be honest. A poor performance from him, all the same. Boys and girls, we are through to the final, and we will be bringing you the final with all the coverage, all the stats, all the facts, all that good stuff in the next game. I know it still says to be announced, but that is Palmeiras versus Chelsea in the final at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium on the 12th of February. Kante, I thought it was a CFC channel. Did I say anything wrong? Kante definitely got a 7 or an 8 for me. I rarely do substitutes, but Kante on this occasion did have a brilliant game. Regardless, time is of the essence, boys and girls. To be announced, it's not. It's Palmeiras versus Chelsea in the Club World Cup final at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium on the 12th of February at 1600 hours. 4 o'clock is the time of the stream that this will go live. And of course, 4:30 is the kickoff. Channel 4 for all of you in the UK, if you're wondering where the game's going to be. Lille in the Champions League. The Champions League returns to Stamford Bridge on the 22nd, and then it's off to Wembley once again. Wembley on the 27th for the Carabao Cup final. And again, with that being said, if you haven't liked just yet, if you're leaving it late, 300 likes on the stream. Fantastic. If you haven't liked, subscribed, or hit that bell, be sure to do so. It would be massively appreciated. You'll be notified of any future content, including the live stream that is on Saturday, as we said. And last but not least, if you want to give myself a follow, if you're feeling generous, any of my social media platforms, Chelsea Fans XI. The link is in the description. Chelsea Fans XI on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Lukaku does absolutely not get a 7. I don't care what you say. But regardless, we are through to the final, boys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be here on Saturday. I hope you are too, and I look forward to seeing you there. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and have a wonderful weekend up until the final. Well, I'll see you then. Goodbye. Love you too.